How to implement Privileged Access Workstations, PAWs, for technicians. Privileged Access Workstations, or PAWs, are dedicated systems designed for sensitive administrative tasks. By isolating privileged activity from everyday computing, PAWs significantly reduce attack surfaces and the risk of lateral movement. In this video, we'll walk through how to implement Privileged Access Workstations using native Windows security tools. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to NinjaOne's IT Video Hub and our YouTube channel for more tech content like this. Implementing PAWs step by step. Implementing PAWs for technicians should be systematic and organized to minimize issues. In this chapter, we'll go through a step-by-step implementation guide for organizations. Step 1. Define PAW roles and segmentation. First, define the use cases for PAWs to establish a boundary between devices used for daily operations and those used for privileged operations. You can define PAW roles based on operational roles and criticality. One way to define them is through tiers, with each tier having restricted access based on its responsibilities. This can look like having Tier 0 for directory and identity management, Tier 1 for server administration, and Tier 2 for end-user support. Each PAW should only be used for its assigned tier, with no cross-tier access. This prevents lateral movement if a workstation is compromised. Step 2. Harden PAWs with group policy. Next, enforce security baselines using group policy. This step locks down systems, disables risky features, and enforces consistent access controls. In this step, you can block access to removable storage, deactivate the local administrator account, and enable Credential Guard and Device Guard by configuring their respective policies. Step 3. Enable BitLocker and device encryption. The third step is to enable BitLocker to protect data at rest. You can do this via PowerShell when you run the script. Make sure to back up your BitLocker recovery key in case it's needed later. Step 4. Restrict network and application access. Limit where PAWs can connect and what software can run to minimize the attack surface. One way to limit network connections is to block access to the public internet. You can do this via PowerShell when you deploy the script. You can also place PAWs in a dedicated VLAN to further isolate them from other network segments. You can limit application access via group policy. Navigate to Computer Configuration, Windows Settings, Security Settings, Application Control Policies, App Locker, then allow M/C, PowerShell, and Admin Consoles. Additionally, you can deny browsers, email clients, social media, and messaging apps on PAWs. Step 5. Secure remote access. Finally, for remote administration, require VPN access and multi-factor authentication. Restrict RDP access to trusted networks and enforce inbound firewall rules that allow connections only from approved sources or networks. This ensures all privileged access is authenticated, encrypted, and auditable. For more information, check out our official blog post on how to implement Privileged Access Workstations, PAWs, for technicians, linked in the description below. Be sure to subscribe to NinjaOne's IT Video Hub and our YouTube channel for more tech content like this.